Hello all. Welcome to our virtual graduation at Winters Mill High School for the class of 2020. My name is Michael C. Brown, and I am the proud principal of Winters Mill High School. These have been trying times for us all, but I hope you enjoy the presentation you are about to see. Without further ado, I want to introduce Ms. Samantha Cole, who will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Thank you.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hello, my name is Michael Brown, principal of Winters Mill High School. Congratulations, class of 2020. Before I continue, I would like to thank the advisors for the class of 2020, Ms. Emily Hancock and Mr. Kyle Patterson. Serving as a class advisor is a challenging and sometimes thankless job, and Kyle and Emily have risen to this challenge again and again. I am so grateful for their passion and resilience during this incredibly difficult year. Kudos to you both. I also want to take this opportunity to thank Mr. Neal and Mrs. Lesh and other staff members for their key roles they played in organizing the many alternative celebrations for the senior class during this pandemic, including award videos and this very graduation you are viewing right now. We certainly could not arrange these complex celebrations without them. I also want to thank Mr. Andrews and Mrs. Gottlieb for helping to celebrate the accomplishments of our seniors in the arts by creating a video highlighting their accomplishments. I know the students and parents appreciate your efforts, so thank you. I also want to thank all our incredible teachers and staff members who have worked so hard to make school feel as normal as it can be over this difficult time, especially those that showed up upon request for our seniors to share this special moment with them. We have the best staff in Carroll County, and without you, this school would not be as special as it is. Thank you all. I also need to personally thank the class officers of 2020. What a great group of student leaders. There's never been another class that's endured what you all have. I can't be more proud of each of you. They are members at large, Madison Carter, Secretary Spencer Goodson, Treasurer Gavin Henn, Publicist Logan Schooley, Vice President Casey Gilson, and your class president, Alexandria Duquesne. Thank you all for your service to our school. Lastly, I want to show my appreciation to Addison Lomax, National Honor Society President, Miss Alexandria Duquesne, Class of 2020 President, and Miss Maggie Myers, Student Government Association President, for your speeches and uplifting remarks to your classmates. Your words will live forever, and I know your class appreciates your efforts to make this ceremony a memorable one. 11 weeks have passed since many of you walked the halls for Winters Mill High School. Over that span of time, we have asked you to do things you have never done before, like online learning, virtual meetings, and social media challenges. Well, I know you're used to the latter, but everything else has been an entire new world. And it didn't happen because you wanted it to happen. It happened because it was thrust upon you without notice, leaving you little time to adjust and realize the impact this pandemic will have on your life. I'm supposed to be talking about all the awards and accolades each of you have received, and believe me, it is many. Or maybe I'm supposed to mention all the athletic accomplishments that were received by this class. Better yet, the over $400,000 of scholarship money that was received by the class of 2020. How about hearing the sweet sounds of our choir helping you sing our alma mater once more? None of these things seem right in this situation and circumstance. None of that seems right this year, 2020. I will instead inspire you to have hope that things will improve for all of you who believe it. Many of you have provided inspiration to me that the world is not that dark, and the special qualities and skills each of you possess will help lead us into a new era of prosperity. You all know I've always talked about our school motto: passion, purpose, pride. But there's another P that all of you have shown is equally as important. That is perseverance. History will look back and see a class that has never had to endure as much, but yet overcome tremendous obstacles. You can do it because I've seen you do it during this time here. To parents, I want to say thank you for allowing me to work with your child in this class and help them meet their educational goals. Together, we launched them into the world. I believe they are ready and willing to meet and exceed our expectations. Seniors, please make sure that you thank your parents in your own special way. They have earned this accomplishment with you. Over the past 13 years, you have had dozens of teachers, counselors, clerical staff, assistants, and administrators who have helped you earn your diploma. You all know firsthand how valuable teachers are. Seniors, I ask you to please send them an email or a message just to say thank you for their hard work during your school career. Today, graduates, you have become members of a large and distinguished family, the alumni of Winters Mill High School. Graduates, congratulations. Let your passion and purpose drive you to exceed even your own expectations. You're all ready to make that next step in your lives, and I know you will make us all proud. Thank you.
Welcome to the 2020 Winters Mill Commencement. My name is Maria Martin, and I am Assistant Principal at Winters Mill High School. It is now my pleasure to recognize some impressive accomplishments of our graduates. The class of 2020 is diverse in their accomplishments. Through our virtual awards presentation, we recognize students for their leadership, academic achievement, athletic achievement, service to others, passion for the environment, and their accomplishments in both the performing and visual arts. Please refer to your graduation program for a listing of the award winners. Academically, our class of 2020 has a lot to be proud of. There were 16 students who earned the honor of AP Scholar. These students earned a score of 3 or higher on 3 or more advanced placement exams. 25 students earned the President's Education Award of Excellence, which requires a 3.5 unweighted GPA plus a score in the 85th percentile on either the math or verbal sections of the SAT. The Maryland Scholars in this class are students who earned a 3.0 GPA or above in the coursework required for graduation. This year's class has 127 graduates, boasting this honor. Among our graduates, we have 4 who earned a perfect score on the math section of the SAT, and 3 of our graduates earned the 2020 Maryland Seal of Biliteracy. Overall, we have 44 seniors in the Winters Mill class of 2020 receiving scholarships totaling more than $400,000, all achievements of which to be proud. It is evident members of the class of 2020 care about their future. Many of our graduates elected to continue their learning outside the walls of Winters Mill High School. There are 24 students in this class who completed an honors internship. Additionally, there are 101 students who met the requirements for a career-related completer program. Our graduates are focused on their interests and are able to apply their skills in career areas such as construction, culinary arts, criminal justice, computer science, engineering, and health professions. Several of our graduates applied their skills in competitions related to their areas of interest. Members of the senior class placed 3rd in the Future Business Leaders of America state competition in marketing, and one of our seniors advanced to the state competition in the Regional Agriculture Mechanics Career Development event. One of the most important things we can do in our lifetime is help others. 60 students of the class of 2020 participate in community-related service through their membership in an honor society. This year, members of the National Honor Society participated in service activities such as student-to-student tutoring and visits to the Brightview Senior Living Center. 27 students of the class of 2020 have earned the Exemplary Service Award, earning 300 or more service learning hours. 4 students in the class have earned more than 1,000 hours of service learning. Our graduates in this class participated in a variety of extracurricular activities that have enhanced their high school experience and increased our school unity. This year, our school continued developing the Falcons of Strength program. The mission of this program is to foster positive mental health by promoting connections between peers and caring adults. Our class of 2020 includes 20 students who helped to lead this group and to initiate a variety of school-wide campaigns. These campaigns included a We Are Thankful for Our Teachers campaign and a Positive Friends campaign, where students strengthen their relationships with peers. Additionally, the CDU, or Cultural Differences Unite Club, continued to offer opportunities for staff and students to celebrate diversity. This year, the 2 senior members of the club worked with their peers to provide monthly announcements focusing on different cultures. The members of the club also planned and implemented Black History Month celebrations, which included a performance by the Eric Bird Trio, a lunchtime step performance, and the African American read-in. Being new to the Falcon family, I have firsthand knowledge these students are a family, and they stick together as a family. They are one. One accomplishment as a Falcon family that has shown me how these students can work together towards a common cause is participation in Minithon. The students of Winters Mill worked together to raise money to help fight pediatric cancer through this program. Students raised over $8,000. This was truly an amazing accomplishment. Many of our graduates participated in athletics and showed their Falcon pride on the field, court, the mat, and the track. In the fall, our golf team were county champions. Our football team defeated Francis Scott Key to win the Ravens Showdown. In the winter, we had 2 wrestlers join the 100-plus wins club. Overall this year, we had 8 senior athletes earning first-team all-county honors, 11 earning second team, and 7 receiving honorable mention in their sport. We have 11 seniors who will be playing their sport in college this fall. We also achieved great success in our fine arts program this year. Our chorus and ensemble students received superior ratings at festival adjudication. 6 of our seniors were named as members of the all-county chorus. Our wind ensemble and orchestra students received a superior rating for the district assessment as well. In fine arts, we also had 1 student whose work was selected to be displayed in the 2020 Drexel University High School Photography Contest and at the Maryland Art Education Association Student Showcase. Another one of our fine arts students received an honorable mention award for painting from the Scholastic Art and Writing Awards. I have just shared some very impressive accomplishments from the class of 2020. Congratulations to the graduates, and a special thank you to all of the parents, guardians, faculty, and staff who have supported them along the way. Graduates, my hope is that you continue to set goals, strive for success in life, and never stop giving back to others.
Am I glad I didn't have to do this live? For those of you who don't know, this could theoretically be take 14. But honestly, there's no way I can even attempt to top the speeches made by President Obama, Tom Hanks, Malala, Oprah, and John Krasinski, to name a few. But please bear with me, since it took an incredible amount of time to plagiarism check every sentence of this speech, simply because it seems like everyone across the globe is giving similar messages to our class, the class of 2020. But for starters, we really did come full circle. During our first visit to Big Mill, we sat in this very auditorium, listening to our future principal, classmates, and others speak to the amazing time we would have as Falcons. Now, we each have returned to spend 5 minutes in the same room, saying goodbye to our home for the past 4 years. However, we cannot reflect on high school and only remember the past 4 months. That wouldn't be fair to anyone. While we may be remembered for graduating during a pandemic, it is our job to remember that we are more than a virtual graduation and are not defined by this one unprecedented event. In fact, it should be our goal to have individuals in our class achieve other, albeit more positive, unprecedented things. We entered high school 4 years ago in 2016 during the age of Harambe, the dab, and water bottle flipping. We were so excited to be a part of activities like the lip dub and the pep rally, but only if we had a unicorn frappuccino by our side. Additionally, we were terrified of messing up our locker combinations, freshman Friday, and difficult classes, but all our fears subsided because 2016 was also the year the first season of Stranger Things was released on Netflix, one of the only things that would prompt us to take the newly released AirPods out of our ears. Our sophomore year, President Trump was sworn into office, and on August 21st, we witnessed the first total solar eclipse since 1918. However, the most memorable event was when Taylor Swift went rogue, deleted all her Instagram photos, and released Look What You Made Me Do. Even as sophomores, we were witnessing, in the words of TikTok, a, quote, cultural reset. Junior year was jam-packed. Not only did homecoming look like a Fortnite lobby, people were sporting fanny packs non-ironically, and the Tide Pod Challenge was an unfortunate trend. Finally, upperclassmen, we had an amazing new principal, our first snowball dance in a long time, and took on a school-wide project known as Minithon. And with that, we arrived at senior year, easily the most memorable. A year filled with hydro flasks, succulents, space buns, and TikToks, we were on top of the world. From the first Powder Puff game since 2016 to getting to be the stars of the Lip Dub, we had finally made it. Our last day of school was Friday, March 13th. At the time, we were unaware it was going to be our last day of not just high school, but the past 13 academic years. For the class with the best vision, we certainly didn't see this one coming. We didn't know it was going to be our last time walking down the hallways, eating in our cafeteria, or waiting in the usual parking lot traffic at the end of the school day. We didn't know that we'd never step foot on another sports field or run another race. We didn't know that our performances would be canceled and art projects left unfinished. And now, as I stand here in this empty auditorium, except for my family and the camera crew, hi Anita, I know I have a responsibility to the class of 2020 when I say none of us expected this. None of us expected to pick our favorite siblings to come watch us walk because we were only allowed 4 guests. None of us expected to be forced to pick just one influential adult to be present for our graduation. And none of us expected that what was to be one of the happiest days in our young adult lives, many would come to dread, or for some, even protest. An adult once said to me, "Graduation is for the seniors, but about the families and those who got you there." By walking across the stage by myself, I'm sending the message that I got here by myself, which is far, far from the truth. I'm only here because of every family member, friend, and teacher who supported me, everyone who taught me to clear the hurdles life gives me, commit to every story, and in times of trial, believe in myself. So thank you to our families, both biological and chosen, for spending time with us on our good days and loving us despite our bad days, all while trying to keep everything together through the great toilet paper shortage. Although in typical fashion, we may not often say it, we really do appreciate it. We entered high school 4 years ago in a completely different world. Knowing how quickly it flew by is what gives us hope. If you take nothing else from this speech, please keep this in mind. While it may be difficult to see now, there is a future, and we, the ones who graduated during a pandemic, must be the ones to act and lead future generations. This one event isn't going to define our lives, and we simply can't let it. 4 years from now, when we look back on binge-watching Outer Banks and attempting to learn dances like the Renegade during quarantine, much like we look back on freshman year, we will also acknowledge that it worked out. It's okay to be disappointed, because quite frankly, this is a real heckin' bummer. But regardless of the difficult circumstances, we will swim instead of sink. We will recognize that it is not the situation, but how we respond to the situation that matters. And we will understand that oftentimes we can be angry at the world when it seems out to get us, but such anger obstructs, while kindness accomplishes much more. In 4 years, will you thank yourself more for letting your frustrations get the better of you, or for the kindness you hold fast to during perilous times? After getting to know so many of you over the past 4 years, I am confident you will choose more wisely than you would have 4 years ago. Hey, maybe even 4 months ago. But speaking of, our 4 years together are sadly, joyfully, thankfully, finally done. So congratulations to the class of 2020, and I wish you the best of luck in making kind decisions, taking no joys for granted, and driving towards your purpose. Thank you.
I remember the exact moment I realized I would not have a traditional graduation. I had just woken up, and being a typical teenager, I was spending the morning scrolling on my phone. As I mindlessly scrolled through Instagram, I saw the reactions of my fellow students who had just found out. I could not believe that it was the truth. I was stricken with complete shock. I raced to the CCPS website in hopes of finding out that they were wrong, and my high school experience was not lost forever. However, as I read the heading, I soon realized that they were right, and I had unknowingly had my last day of high school ever. March 13th seemed to be just another day at the mill. As I stepped inside, truthfully, I was relieved to know that I would get a 2-week break from all the stress that comes along with senior year. I looked at it as a small vacation, not as a permanent ending. Walking out of those doors, I fully expected to return only a few weeks later. My last day of high school was one of the most underwhelming experiences of my life. As a kid who loved school, I had always dreamed of finally walking through those doors for the last time, filled with the knowledge that I did it. I was done my last year of high school. However, the reality was nothing compared to the fantasy I dreamed up in my head. As I give this speech, I look out into the audience and am saddened to see that none of my fellow students are sitting in front of me. Students, I understand that this ending to high school is not the one we all dreamed of. With no prom, senior picnic, or traditional graduation ceremonies, it may seem like we are already off to a bad start. However, I want to assure each and every one of you that although we did not get the traditional senior year experience, we all still did it. We are graduated, and we made it, despite all the challenges that we have faced. Through figuring out online school and adjusting to life while in quarantine, we also made it through and have only just begun our journeys into real adulthood. As class president, I want every student to know that I understand the sadness and pain that you feel from missing out on all these impactful experiences. However, I do believe that all the hardships and adversities that we have faced this year have made us stronger in the long run. I know that if we can get through this, we can get through anything. So I urge each and every one of you to celebrate. Take this time to rejoice because we all deserve it. Congratulations, we made it, class of 2020, and together we will all change the world one step at a time.
Sitting on a side table in my dining room for as long as I can remember is a plaque with a quote from Walt Disney that reads, "The most important thing is family." The past 3 months, our worlds have been flipped upside down. It's taught us to wear masks and social distance and to really wash our hands, but it's also taught us how true that statement is. The most important thing is family. Every waking hour has been spent in our houses with our family. We've laughed together, cried together, probably picked up a new hobby together, and maybe even driven each other a little bit crazy. Let's face it, this isn't how we imagined our last 3 months of high school to be. Our classmates were replaced by older siblings home from college and younger siblings just as frustrated with Google Classroom as we were. Our teachers were replaced by parents who wanted to help us succeed, but were just as lost as we were. Our bedrooms became classrooms, and for those of us whose parents started working from home, our dining rooms became offices. Every Microsoft Teams meeting and Zoom call we joined had family members popping in and out in the background, or at least this is true at my house. This time has taught us so much more than just to do our online schoolwork. It's taught us that family isn't just the people we've been stuck under the stay-at-home order with. It's the people we've stayed in touch with, the friends and teachers we've emailed and texted and FaceTimed to check in with. Our family can be chosen too. When I first found out I would be giving a speech and talking to families, I thought I would be thanking our families for their support throughout our student careers. I thought I would talk about how they were there for us to bring us lunches when we left them at home and tennis shoes when we forgot it was a science lab day. They've gotten us ready to move out and on to bigger and better things, but little did I know how important family would become. Many of us who thought we were going to move out and go to college in the fall are facing a different reality. We may be spending our first semester at home distance learning. Many of us that thought we would find a job and move out find that there might be more challenges in doing so. When we thought we were taking steps towards independence, we found ourselves relying on our families even more. We got to pick 4 family members to come watch us walk across the stage and receive our diplomas. For some of us, deciding who to bring felt like an impossible feat. How could we tell someone close to us that they wouldn't be able to come watch us graduate? I'm lucky. Today with me I have my parents and my 2 brothers, and I know my family will be watching from their homes when our video graduation airs, just like yours. Our families didn't anticipate having to watch us graduate like this, but they are because it's a celebration. Today we are celebrating years of hard work and perseverance. We are celebrating the friendships we've made over the years that have become like family to us. We are celebrating the family that has gotten us to this point through their never-ending support over the past 13 years, not just the past 3 months. Our high school career is so much more than just a global pandemic. We had 7 semesters at Winters Mill that we spent with friends and mentors that we will never take for granted after losing the 8th. This isn't how we expected our senior year to end, but we can't change that this is how it happened. We are coming out of this together with our friends and our families, ready to step into the real world, whatever that then may look like. So to my classmates, I wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors. I know you're all destined for great things. To our teachers, Thank you from the bottom of our hearts for everything you've taught us these past 4 years in the classroom and about being a good person. And to our families, we couldn't have done this without you, and for that, we are forever grateful. Do I bow?
Greetings and congratulations, Winters Mill High School, class of 2020. It goes without saying that none of us could have predicted the pandemic events of these past several months, and that we would not be able to hold so many of our activities, events, and our traditional commencement exercises. But please know, nothing, not even our current circumstances, can ever diminish your accomplishments and achievements over the many years that have brought you to this point in your lives. Therefore, it's with great pleasure and pride that I officially present the graduating class of 2020 of Winters Mill High School. The Board of Education of Carroll County, Principal Brown, and I certify that these graduates have successfully completed all the requirements for a Maryland high school diploma or certificate. Congratulations, Winters Mill High School class of 2020.
Ashley Barral.
Jordan Rebecca Salafia. Liam Hammond Snyder. Karina Tatiana Adams. Alfred Gabriel Gilberto IV. Emma Elise Lyles. Juliana Beatrice Santoni Vieira. Brady Lewis Boblitz. Logan Michaela Wisner. Caden Marshall Beard. Rihanna Knock Win.
Catherine Lillian Heilig. Tate Daniel Gavin. Ade Konya Sola Adawi. Sydney Caitlin McGirt Shorter. Elijah Michael Hansborough. Caitlin Pilar Rhodes. Noah Alexander Moran. Amy Brianna Engelmeyer. Jillian Deanna Gerard. Sydney Lynn Blackston. Colton Hunter DeGasper.
Jack Robert Mitzelfelt. Madeline Jean Swam. Nathan Patrick Webster. Alexa Christine Fanning. Justin Taylor Tony. Mackay Anton Carr Dyson. Connor Reese Peters. Jason Allen Temple. Chase Michael Berker.
Ashley Lynn Armitage. Charlotte Elizabeth Borley. Sarah Lynn Martin. Garrett Graff. Garrett Charles Cumberland. Kathleen Louise Harry. Olivia Nicole Leister. Cassandra May Hillman. Alec Robert Schaefer. Jonathan Michael Vogel. Madison Laree Baker. John Michael Haynes.
Logan Michael Connold.
Elliot Bear. Zachary Kent Staley. Hannah Mackenzie Sloan. Anaya Nicole Clark. Nicholas Philip Lindenstruth. Rebecca Lynn Clevenger. Cassidy Michelle Gibson. Megan Leanne Pascal. Jaden Elizabeth Vogel. Ellie Grace Pruitt. Travis Robert Fullerton. Logan Christopher Davidson.
Colby James Uncart. Hunter Bradley Merson. Jacob Derby Stiff. Edwin Caballero Romero. Lindsay Elizabeth Collins. Olivia Sage Costa. Abigail Jade Garman. Dominic Angelo Dotson.
Hunter Naw. Riley Ayers Adkins. Gavin William Hine. Spencer Carl Goodson. Madison Catherine Carter. Julia Rose Eckert. Emil Francesco Serafin. Daryl Lewis Dobbins, Jr. Brianna Morgan Lindenmuth.
Garrison Owen Cashman. Alana Nicole Williams. Logan Schooley. Sydney Elizabeth Williams. Anna Michelle Cook. Shannon Bree Rainey. Shelby Lynn Voland. Kai Jamal Eddie Torian.
Alexander Glenn Carr. Logan Dominic Russell. Andrew Fan. Benjamin David Redding. Brady Francis McGuire. Ethan Jared Bright. Cameron Elizabeth Foley. Emma Karen Bazell. Alexandra Nicole Glover. Richard Walter Holland. Dubé Marquise Eskew. Matthew Joseph Swan. Bryant Keon Taylor Jr.
Amelia Frances Marie Nelson. Dakota Cinnamon Marie Sanders. Tyler Joseph Samant. Luis Villegas. Olivia Lark Zellers. Liam Jefferson Clavon. Jacqueline Rivera.
Haley Dean Hall. Alexander Christopher Intrekin. Sarah Marie Keenan. Ellen Bethany Paulson. Jack Joseph Candela.
Ryder Alden Reed. Haley Elizabeth Utz. Emma Lucille Alasia. Danilo Jose Gutierrez Hernandez.
Juliana Renee Cherney. Serena Chantrell Lynch. Samantha Lee Cole. Elizabeth Annette Duvall. Gennaro Daquan Burrell.
Rodney Stephen Myers.
Justice Aaron Denning.
Cole James Reinarts. Liliana Rose Bowman. Sarah Nicole Owens. Ariana Elisa Rivera. Rayson Cayenne Harcum. Trevor Hamadi Sammy Yazidi.
Jeremy Thomas Bloom. Connor Sterling Edwards. Jacob Alexander Grimes. William Jose Alvarado Malera. Alexandria Page Canterbury. Reagan Alexandra Sartori. Ethan Jacob Wolbert. Riley Edward Page. Eliza Margaret Mummert. Charity Page Smith. Kelsey Nicole Quinley. Gabriel Sean Oxendine. Zachary Ryan Oxendine. Emma Nicole Wyville. Elena Nicole Gaskins. Spencer William Patterson.
Adriana Barrera. Sarah Margaret Ritchie. Andrew Norris Haller.
Douglas Michael Arndt. Carter Owen Davenport. Ryan Philip Shetterly. Elizabeth Ann Cheney. Grace Marie Cheney. Evelyn May Cheney. Jasenia Perez Ortez. Zayon Giselle Dorsey. Morgan Renee Brandenburg.
Casey Elizabeth Gilson. Isabel Nieves Ruiz. JD Valentina Hernandez Escobar.
Joseph Luke. Maggie Elizabeth Myers. Samara Nana Aqua Arthur. Marinthia Garcia Oyat.
Justin Philip Ballard. Uralis Nicole Santana Burgos. Alexandra Mackenzie Duquesne. Miranda Nicole Jameson. Christian Harold Zito.
Kayla Nicole Smith. Jane Agnes Charmatz. Taryn Lee Myers. Bryce Owen Yaffe. Austin James Lee Hessen. Najee Elizabeth Williams. Haley Elizabeth Donati.
Anna Yusheng Ruby. Faith Lynn Wolfram. Jordan Thomas Blanton. Jenna Victoria Costley. Brianna Kaya Kirby Mays. Troy Taylor Grooms. Andrea Jimenez Valdez.
Gabrielle Bree Harbin. Sarah Grace Sparenberg. Sean Meineke. Owen Thomas Stewart. Jonathan Ross Brooks. Katie Elizabeth Bean. Tristan Michael Newman.
Gigi Martinez. Esley Dominguez Rodriguez. Isela Monroy Carrera. Kevin Giovanni Canales Lopez. Rachel Lane Piedenbrink. Courtney Elizabeth Andrews.
Mason Alexander Haga. Dalton Calvin Muller. Mateo Cuenca. Patrick Lloyd Transu. John Charles Baumer IV. Joshua Anderson Baxley. Corey Aiden Furman. John Patrick Abeda. Hector Vladimir Martinez. James Cameron Patterson.
Aaliyah Jade Bass.
Nathan Dylan Martin. Chance Michael Shrell. Kira Taishay Willis.
Eric Giovanni Villabalos Reyes. Ashley Bryce Aloise. Andrew Douglas Angel. Cole Connor Lamb. Olive Delaney Byer. Carly Ann Hinkhouse. Addison Elizabeth Lomax.
Tad Angelo DiDio. Adrian Nicole Martin.
Annalise Elizabeth Blackford.
Colby Lambert Smith.
Mason Maximus Merwitz. Rochelle Ann Novak. Shane Mitchell Carr. Andrew James Feldman. Tyler Cole Montgomery. Tyson LeRae Holmes. Cameron Allen Zinti. Corinne Taylor Peacock. Christopher James Serio.
Landon Robert Lesner.